In this short video, I want to show you how I create the simple grid that you see on the turnout. This will print on an FDM printer. I printed this using the Ender 3 Pro. I'm going to use Sketchup Make 2017 and one plugin which is free called 1001 Bits. So you can see I'm using Sketchup Make 2017. The important part is we're going to use the architectural design meters to design in. So we choose this by going to templates, and you've got different ones here, but you want to use the meters. I do not use the 3D printing ones. So here you can see these are the things that come in with the 1001 bit plugin. I will link the site for the plugin in the description later, but in this video we're going to use this one here, which is divided selection face into panels. It's an ideal one for creating windows or this type of grid pattern. I'm going to start off using the rectangle tool to draw my outline of the box. So I want it on the blue plane, so I press the up arrow and I want it to be 10 millimeters, comma 10.4 millimeters. Press enter. So here you can see there's my sizes. Now I'm drawing these as if I'm making them in millimeters now, but for SketchUp it now sees them as 10 meters and 10.4 meters. But when I put it into the slicer, it will come out the sizes that I'm going to create. I now need to swap over to the select tool, which is up here, the black arrow. I can do this by pressing the spacebar on the keyboard, and I need to select the square. With the square selected, I now go up to this tool here, divide selected faces into a panel, and here I'm going to set a number of parameters. So the number of rows I want is 5, the number of columns is 3, the frame depth, which is D, I want it to be 1.4 meters, D2 I do not change, it's set to 0.01, the frame width I want is 1.8 millimeters, so I set that to 1.8 meters. W2, which is this one, our FDM printer will print 0.4 of a millimeter lines, so we set this here to 0.4 meters, and W3 I do not change. The next thing we do need to look at is we want it to print on the front. You have a choice, front, middle or back. So we go to the front, then here you've got create window frame. Click on that, and now we have our grid pattern. We have one thing left we need to do. We need to remove the glass from the window frame. To do this, we first click on it. So this has now been made into a group. We need to edit the group, and we need to then click on the glass pane. So just here, single click and then press delete. This now is ready for us to be able to send it to our printer. So just click outside of it. So we need to select the item, go to File, Export STL. Now I use model units, export, save the part as an STL. So in this case I'll save it as a grid. Then we'll need to open our slicer of choice. So my slicer at the moment is Super Slicer. So I'm going to bring the model in. Just go down to where I saved it, and I'll bring it in. So now here you can see it's brought the model in. There's its sizes as we wanted it to. obviously depending on your settings that you want to use to print it. I would possibly print this at 0.2. You might want to take it down to 0.1 layer heights. Infill, that's up to yourself what you normally like to have yours set at. You might want to experiment, but these I have printed out using this model, the STL, and it works fantastic for me. So I hope this helps you learn how to do some very quick and easy things in SketchUp Make for your layout.